I really thought that I dodged a cold. Like, I knew I was kind of getting sick, and then it felt like it was going away. And then yesterday, like pretty much out of nowhere, I now have like a full-blown cold, so I'll probably sound kind of weird, but otherwise I feel fine. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of a perfect day to just relax a little bit, play some Stardew, and hang out. The only problem is like it's supposed to be like 80 degrees today, so I would have liked to enjoy that more, but I don't know how much I'll be able to go outside and like do stuff, so here we are. So yesterday we did the egg hunt and we got some strawberries, so we're just gonna add a couple more sprinklers just to get those rolling. And then this day is actually gonna be like a super fast one. This whole video actually is like 3 or 4 relatively like rapid fire days. And today mostly because it's all fishing, because it's so rainy and we need money. It'll take almost no time because I'll just go down there and fish after I go grab like a couple miscellaneous items from the mines. And then I want to do like a community center drop off. You kind of get, I don't know, some inventory space cleared and just kind of see where I'm at as far as needing items from the CC. Like one of which I know I'll need is that the red cabbage, which is problematic because I haven't seen one yet on the cart, and I did not check the box that says like guarantee it in year 1, so that might be a problem, but we'll at least be able to get the greenhouse, which is kind of what I care about the most on this playthrough. If I don't get to Ginger Island in the first year, it's okay. I'd like to, but I don't know, it kind of is a lot to manage, like both those farms. It's just a ton of starfruit on Ginger Island and then a ton of starfruit here. My plan was like, once I have Ginger Island unlocked, I'll probably stop farming at the regular farm, I think. Or at least I'll stop doing the really profitable crops. Like in the summertime I'll do starfruit again, but I won't bother with pumpkins, I won't bother with, anything in the springtime. It's just kind of a lot of effort for a minimal payoff. And so yeah. I grabbed all that stuff because I was going to fish and smelt at the same time, but I forgot the furnace, so it was kind of pointless to go up there. But I didn't really want to restart, just because I forgot that. And, it just doesn't matter, so. And I'm not in, like, a rush to get the ore. I don't need it for anything, so it's probably fine. We had, like, an okay fishing day. It wasn't anything special, but it was the last, like, big fishing day we'll have. And then we just cleaned up a little bit at the farm. And kind of called it an easy day. I do like, I like the slower paced days, because once you get into the skull caverns, it's kind of intensive, and the days are longer, because the skull caverns, like, time goes slower in it, so it is nice to have these days where you just fish and just chop down some trees and all that. I am doing, like, kind of a lot of mouth breathing right now, which is probably obnoxious. Hopefully it doesn't go through. I went to the movies on Saturday, and we saw John Wick, and the person who sat next to me, like, I've never heard somebody eat food so loudly in my entire life. It was insane. Like, the open mouth the whole time, breathing through their mouth the whole time, and just like eating maybe 30 or 40 chicken wings, and they were like literally right next to me, and it was a rough movie-going experience. I've never really had that happen to me. Like, I've been really, like, fortunate when it comes to, like, movie theater experiences and, like, airline experiences. But this was, like, really testing my patience. Because I've never heard such... I mean, it sounded like a rescue cat or rescue dog eating. It was intense. But yeah, that's what like my current breathing situation reminds me of. But I don't know, luckily nobody's like around me to hear it, so we'll be fine. I don't know what we're gonna do today. We have like a harvest probably tomorrow, so we don't have anything we have to do today. We don't have the caverns yet. We're not gonna fish. This is probably like the day that we'll do some museum stuff, maybe some Clint like geode breaking stuff, and then maybe a community center deal. But maybe we'll wait till tomorrow. Because once this first crop... Well, maybe no, I have one more crop to go. I think I have another kale crop to go before I hit level 6 farming. And then at that point we'll redo our whole farm layout. And try to make it look nice. Well, nice-ish and efficient. So, I don't know, we'll see. I'm just kind of sorting through my stuff. I do have 39 catfish, which is crazy. I think that's from like 2 or 3 days. So that'll make me a decent amount of money, but not enough to buy out the carts still. But it will allow me to upgrade tools if I want to. I need to upgrade my axe one more time. And then yeah, I'll be able to break open all these geodes. And again, I'm going to speed all that up like crazy because it's not really that exciting to watch the geodes get broken open. I kind of wish you could just do all of them at once. Like, just break open these 16, you know, and like, there's really no reason to do one at a time. I guess if I had the geode cracking machines, maybe I could do it like that. But that's such late game that, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so I'll speed this up. I am so tired. It's weird how, like, I mean, obviously colds are annoying, but it just like totally drains you. Like, I feel like I'm in another world today. Like, everything sounds different and feels different. I don't know, I don't think things taste different, because that would probably be like COVID again and not a cold. But food has been tasting kind of crazy again lately, so that's not a great sign. Because I had that for like, it was over a year that food didn't taste normal for me. Like, I lost my sense of taste and smell for like a few months, and when it came back it was wrong. So like, coffee tasted really crazy and smelled really bad, and it all finally came back. But now I'm always worried when I get sick, is this going to be kind of like a repeat of that same thing? I mean, it probably won't, I'm not that worried, but there's nothing I can really do about it now. So yeah, I thought we were gonna maybe upgrade that axe today, but I guess not. Maybe we'll go now, we have time. But we went and cleared like a bunch of trees so that we can expand our farm out to the left. Or actually, maybe we'll just go to the community center today, because I know that was on the list, so that's what we'll do. We have most of the stuff to clear out. I think one more bundle, maybe not, but we could just go to Clint's, drop off the axe, swing up to the community center, and then I guess we can go to the mines. There's really not much value in that right now. We'll need a bunch of gold and iron and the refined quartz for quality sprinklers, because we'll need like, I don't know, 50 sprinklers maybe? I don't think we're going to do like the full 150, but we'll do one big plot of sprinklers. And yeah, just checking some trash, man. This whole day, I don't know, this whole like, usually I'm in the caverns, right? So like, I never know what to do. Like, I know I need kale. Like, I have little errands here and there, but nothing that takes a ton of time. So I kind of end up like, once I get like out of rhythm with my normal playstyle, I get a little bit paralyzed. It's like when you have so many decisions, and you end up just doing nothing, or you have so many things to do that you just sit around and like can't figure out which thing to start first. I don't remember what it's called. It's like decision paralysis or like, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't matter. But that's what this feels like sometimes. There's no wrong answer, you know, to what you can do. Aside from like just going to sleep. Which I said I was going to do that. I said I was going to probably start sleeping days, but like, that's not, I don't know, it's just not fun to me. And it feels like a waste of time. So, I don't think we're actually going to do that. I do need to, yeah, I need gold. I need to farm dust sprites. And I could also get the star drop from here, which is on floor 100. So that might be like the thing to do now. But it's not really a good use of time. Just because once you get the star drop, it like refreshes all your energy, you know? And it's already pretty late, so I won't really have anything to do with that energy. I don't know. Just kind of thinking through whatever my thought process would have been. And trying to breathe. I tried to have like some coffee. But coffee, I don't know. When I'm sick, I don't know if this is everybody, but having like anything with like cream in it or like ice cream or something is the worst when you're sick. It just feels gross. Like all I ever want when I'm sick is like water. And I don't even like really eating. Not that I like am that sick, but it doesn't sound very appealing. So yeah, I don't know. Normal day. Sold a little bit of stuff, nothing crazy. But I think we have our big harvest today. Or our first like big-ish harvest. And so we'll do that. We don't really have... We have good luck. So maybe back to the mines. I don't necessarily want to go to the bottom of the mines. Just because enemies will get tougher, but with nothing else to do, I don't know, maybe I'll just do that. This is my favorite. Kale is my favorite crop to harvest. Probably in real life and in the game. Because kale grows so easily here. And you can grow it like in the wintertime. Well, kind of, if it doesn't get like too frozen. You can grow it inside. You could grow it pretty much anywhere. It doesn't taste like amazing necessarily, but as far as like a leafy green goes, it's pretty good. I know it's like kale was like really hip for a while. Like it was really like a popular vegetable, which is a weird thing to happen. It's kind of crazy how that happens. It's also maybe the most boring thing in the world, but sometimes vegetables are just like a trend. It's such a bizarre thing. Like kale is that. What is the other one right now? Like it's like a type of broccoli that looks crazy. It's like Romanesco, I guess. Like that seems everywhere just because it's kind of crazy looking. It's a weird thing. And somebody out there's job is like probably studying that trend. So, I don't know. Anyway, just hitting the mines again. We don't have... I'm trying to think of what I want to do with cooking and stuff. Because I want to do perfection, you know, so I have to cook everything. But I was just thinking about, like maybe at the end of the season, I'll buy all the seeds so I can... I could just plant stuff in the greenhouse later. But I don't really think I need to worry about it too much, because I think in year 2, I won't have anything else to do. Because money will just be a non-issue. Except for the 10 million for the golden clock. Like but that should be fine. Assuming we have Ginger Island unlocked. Yeah, so I guess we'll just chef it up next year. And not really worry too much. I do want to build some barns and coops. Mostly for the animal bundle, but also just to get it knocked out and out of the way. And hopefully in the Skull Caverns I'll get some early, what's it called? Like auto petters and auto grabbers and stuff like that. And I also, I'm buying like some of the wood floor recipes, just so my farm doesn't look as, I don't know, run down, I guess. I'm not actually a fan of almost any of the flooring layouts in this game. I like the what is that? It's like not cobblestone path, but like the bigger tiles, I guess. Like the bigger like stones, the stone path. I like that one. But nothing else is that good. I guess I could always mod. I could do like a visual mod, and that wouldn't really change the run much. But even then, I don't know. I'd have to like try and find the perfect floor plan, which doesn't seem, or not floor plan, but floor tiles in some mod, which seems like kind of a lot of work just for a farm I don't look at too much. I really hope that this is like the only day I'm sick. It's kind of annoying to be like out of breath from talking because I can't like breathe through my nose. And I always love that feeling when you finally feel better. You can like breathe through both nostrils again. It's the best. So I'm hoping for tomorrow to wake up and just be fine again. I don't know. And so yeah, it's like 4 o'clock and we have nothing to do. So it's just, we'll go to the mines, we'll farm a little bit of the dust sprites to try and get that ring kind of early. Because we will eventually have to do all the monster slayer goals. But other than that, I don't know what we could do salmonberry hunting, I guess. But I don't really need energy. And salmonberries aren't really worth anything, so it's kind of pointless. I just have to have a few for shipping. But I'll just do that next year. And yeah, we'll just farm gold. Gold and, what's it called? Just other stuff. Just farming mats, I guess. Which I don't know. Farming stuff is like one of my favorite things to do in games. Like if I play WoW, like I always love just like flying around picking herbs. I think it's a good time. I don't know why. It just is very like, it feels very calming to me. No like super strenuous goals or like super, I don't know, like if anybody who's watching this has ever played WoW, like it's not like raiding. Raiding is pretty intense, especially with like 25 people. But I don't know, just flying around grabbing some herbs is pretty relaxing. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's like the repetition of it that feels nice. It's like if you've ever played Diablo. If you run like Greater Rifts over and over again, it takes like 2 minutes over and over, and you just repeat the same thing over and over and over again. But it's, I don't know what it is about that gameplay loop that's so satisfying. 'Cause that's like what this is, right? Every day you just kind of do the same little routine, and it feels nice. Maybe it's like a control thing or something. Because Stardew, I very rarely feel like I'm not in control, aside from like a little bit of luck here and there. Like I never find myself getting really frustrated. Unless I die. Like dying in the skull caverns is the only like frustrating thing. Because it's always like, it's always your fault, you know? It's like, I should have just eaten a salad and I wouldn't have died. And now I have to do like, what could have been a really good run all over again. And that's a little bit annoying. So, I don't know. Today is like especially ranty because I'm just sleepy. I'll probably take a nap. That sounds pretty nice. But I'm in a mix of like really warm and really cold. That might make a nap kind of impossible, but we'll see. And I'm like kind of pulling the plug on caverns dive, not caverns dives, but mines dives. Like I'm taking all my, what's it called? My furnaces back to the farm and kind of getting back in a farm focused mindset. So I probably won't really go back there much unless I have nothing else to do, but we'll see. Placing the furnaces with a controller is the worst. It's so hard. It's like super clunky because you have to use like the right stick. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so we hit level 3 farming and 4 farming. So we'll hit 6 next time. And we're in a pretty decent spot. A little bit behind on money, but we should be back in the caverns maybe next episode. Maybe not. I don't know yet. And then we have one more festival that we might go to in spring, but we might just put it off till next year depending on luck. But anyway, I will see you all later.